What's good, y'all? So, this is going to be a real quick video on why I think the potential Sony acquisition of Kadokawa, otherwise known as the parent company of renowned game dev studio Fromsoftware, is a non-issue that you nerds need to stop fretting about. First of all, allow me to remind you all, since I'm guessing that in your blind rage that you forgot, that Sony already has the rights to both Demon's Souls and Bloodborne. Both titles remain PlayStation exclusives to this day, despite endless speculation of PC ports that ain't never gonna happen. Both IPs remain PlayStation exclusives, and Sony still holds rights to them both. Neither game suffered in sales, popularity, or quality because of it. Y'all are so scared of Sony for some reason, taking away the quality of FromSoftware's games. Meanwhile, this is the same company that let Kojima make an Amazon delivery simulator because it was his vision. Point being, they are not going to take away FromSoftware's creative freedom. The biggest thing that I could see happening if this deal goes through would be PlayStation exclusivity of the next FromSoftware game, and so on and so forth, which wouldn't even be a bad thing since, let's be honest, you guys, the Xbox brand has been on a historic decline. It just has. Sorry, Xbox fans, but this is what happens when you guys don't support Japanese games. But for those of you guys who are still worried about this, think of it this way. I'd rather Sony buy FromSoftware than Disney or Tencent or even Microsoft, etc. Plus, at the time of this video's upload, the talks are still going through. The deal hasn't yet actually come to pass, so let's not worry ourselves silly about something that hasn't even happened yet. To conclude this video, like I said, it was going to be quick. Sony may not be perfect, all right? I don't want y'all to think I'm some Sony drone fanboy, whatever you want to call it. It would be remiss of me to neglect the Concord fiasco. We all know how that went. But be that as it may, Sony may not be perfect, but they are smart. In fact, they are one of the smartest companies in this industry. They know FromSoftware has valuable games that are beloved to many, and they're not going to ruin that by attempting to reduce the quality of their games in any way. And there's no reason to believe they would, should this deal even come to pass. And for those of you who want to point out the Destiny 2 situation, since Sony owns Bungie, I would just like to point out that the current state of Destiny 2 has nothing to do with Sony and everything to do with Bungie and their mismanagement of their own product. The same thing would not happen to FromSoftware. So don't lump them in like they're all the same, because they're not. All right? There is nothing to worry about. If the acquisition goes through, there will still be the FromSoftware games that we all know and love coming out in the near future. That's all I have to say. Like and subscribe.